Hello. Thank you once again for coming on and joining me in my live video. I really greatly appreciate you being here. Thank you for taking the time to watch my live. This is Robert Harley, and this is the Excelio Live show with Excelio Live taking you to the next level. Again, I appreciate you coming on, joining me, whether it's you're watching me live or right now, or you're watching the replay. Hey, Lindsay. Thank you for joining me, Lindsay. Appreciate you coming on. So tonight we're going to get right into today's topic. Today's topic is the fall. We've been talking about the 4 seasons in life. A few nights ago we started talking about the winter time. The winter time represents difficult times in our lives when we go through some difficult areas in our lives, and we all have difficult times in our lives, whether it's a divorce or loss of a job or loss of your health or loss of a loved one in the family or some other kind of tragedy, maybe a car accident or some tragedy has happened in your family or in your own personal life. So you're going through some kind of difficult time in that's your winter time. Then we talk about the springtime. Springtime is when you've gone through the winter time, you come out and things are finally turning around, things are finally getting better. You can put your head up high again, and take in the fresh air, enjoy the good weather. But springtime is a time for you to take advantage. We talk about taking advantage of opportunities that comes your way, and also it's the time for you to sow. Springtime is a time for you to sow good seeds in your life. Why? Because you want to have a harvest, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Because you want to have a harvest come the fall. Then we talk about the summertime. Summertime is a time for you to protect and to nourish that which you have started in the spring. So summertime, we talked about that last night. If you missed the last night video, go back and watch the last night video, and we talk about the summertime. In fact, go back and watch the previous 3 videos and get caught up on what I talked about. Now tonight we're going to talk about the fall or harvest time. The fall is harvest time. What are you harvesting? You're harvesting that which you started in the spring, way back in the springtime, when you sow your seed. Now comes the harvest time. Now it comes to reap your crop, reap your reward. And so the harvest time is a time for you to take. We're gonna get into some keywords again tonight, as we did the last couple of nights. Keyword, like last night's keyword was protect and to nourish. Tonight we're gonna get into some keywords to you guys to remember. But remember, in the fall comes time to reaping. Reap what you sown in the spring. Now, just one thing I want you to remember: in the fall, when you're reaping what you've sown, when you come to reap without complaint. Don't complain about what it is you're reaping. Reap without complaint, and don't apologize for if you've done well. If you've done well, don't apologize. Sometimes some people don't like other people's being successful. They see your success, and sometimes there's no such thing as an overnight success. There's no such thing as an overnight success. When you see someone is successful, it's usually years of them toiling and working hard and to get to a point where they are, and then they're reaping the reward of the years of working hard and towards their goals and their dreams. And other people see the result of that, and it's like, oh, that's an overnight success. Oh, look at that person, so successful. Yeah, we should see what they did to get to where they are, right? And so when you're finally in the point where you're reaping the benefit of your years of hard work, and you're reaping the benefit of it, don't apologize for doing well. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. You don't owe anyone any apology. So don't you don't think you don't apologize when people want to criticize you, put you down, or say bad things about you and the success that you're having. Don't think you have to apologize for that, because you know what you've done to get to where you are. And a lot of people don't. That the one reason why a lot of people are not as successful as they can be or could be or should be is that they're not willing to pay the price. They're not willing to pay the price to get to where they want to go or they want to be. And so when they see other people are where they wish they could be in life, in success, they, instead of praising and being happy for that person, a lot of times some people end up criticizing them and try to put them down or try to bring them back down. But you don't, if you're experiencing success in your life right now because of years of hard work that you've put in, and now you're reaping some good benefits and enjoying some of some good things from all the years of hard work. Don't apologize. Don't think you owe anyone any apology. But the flip side to that, though, is that you don't complain. You don't be complaining if you're not reaping the kind of harvest that you wish you could be reaping come harvest time. Don't complain. So the flip side to that, if you're not doing as well as you know you should be doing, don't complain, because there's no one else to blame but yourself. So if you're doing well, don't apologize. If you're not doing well, don't complain. So those are the words I wanted to remember tonight. Don't complain for not doing well, because there's no one else to blame for you. One of the other things about the fall and reaping your harvest in the fall is that you have to take full responsibility. Take full responsibility. It's one of the sure sign of maturity, is when you can take full responsibility for whatever happened in your life. You take full responsibility. You don't go around blaming others. You don't go around blaming the government. You don't go around blaming Donald Trump. I had to put that on. But whoever government you're under, you don't go around blaming the government. Don't blame the economy. Don't blame your job. Don't blame your boss. Don't blame your wife. Don't blame your husband. Don't blame your kids. Don't blame your friends. Don't blame the neighborhood that you're living in. Don't blame the school that the kids go to. Don't blame. I think it was Jim Rohn. He said that one time, before he met his mentor, he had a list of why he wasn't successful and why he wasn't lived the kind of life that he could live in. And so one day he was going down his list with his mentor. And so after he's finished, his mentor said, "There's only one problem with your list." And he said, "What's that?" He said, "You're not on it." Only one problem with your list of complaints. You're not on that list. When he realized that, he realized you're not on that list. So if you have your own personal list of complaints of all the things that could go wrong, that is going wrong in your life, and you have your own list, you're blaming the government, you're blaming your boss, you're blaming this, that, and the other, make sure you're on that list too, because you know what? It's you. No one else to be blamed but you. You got to take full responsibility for what's going on. Take full responsibility, because again, go back to the springtime. What's the springtime? The springtime is to take advantage of opportunities that comes your way. The springtime is the time for you to sow. And what's happening in the fall? The fall is time for reaping. This time is for harvesting that which you sowed in the springtime. So what happened if in the springtime, if you did not sow in the springtime, if you did not take advantage of opportunities that comes your way in the springtime, and then in the harvest time, you don't have anything to reap, whose fault is that? Yours. Mine. So take full responsibility for whatever happened. It's a sign of maturity. You know how mature you are based on how much responsibility you're willing to take upon yourself for the results that you get in your own personal life. You know, you sign of maturity, you take full responsibility for whatever happened, because it's you. No one else to be blamed, no one else to be, you know, no one is deserved to be on that list of complaint that you might have. But you erase everything else off that list and just put you on the list. Put you on the list. So don't take it, so don't be complained. So learn how to reap without complaint, without apology if you do well, and learn not to complain if you're not doing so well, because no one else to be blamed but yourself if you're not doing well. There's only remember this, there's only one reason that I am not doing as well as I should be doing. If I'm not living the kind of life that I know I can be living, if I'm not living in the kind of house that I know I deserve to be living in, if I'm not driving the kind of car I know that I should be driving, if I'm not experiencing the success in my life that I know I should be experiencing, you know who's that? Who I should be pointing my finger to? It's right here. Me. The person looking back at me in the mirror is the person who's responsible. That's the person who's supposed to be responsible. And that same goes to me, and the same thing goes for you. Look in the mirror. The person staring back at you in the mirror is the person who's responsible to get you to where you want to go in life, to experience the success what you want to experience, to have the things that you want to have. It's you. It's your responsibility. It's my responsibility. This is what the fall time is about. The fall is about you reaping that which you have sown. But if you haven't sown anything, then you're not going to reap anything. You know, the saying goes, you get out of life what you put into life, right? You've heard that saying before, and it's so true. You get out of life what you put in. If you didn't put anything else, if you didn't put any good stuff in, you're not going to get any good stuff coming back to you. So in the fall, take full responsibility. Take full responsibility for that which happened to you. So the key word tonight is responsibility, or take full responsibility. And the other key word is don't complain. Don't complain. And then that, she said, key phrases. The key phrases tonight is just phrases. The key phrases is take full responsibility for what happened to you, and don't complain. Don't be a complainer. Don't be a whiner. Don't be one of those people who go about whining and complaining about everything under the sun. In the summertime, they complain it's too hot. In the wintertime, they complain it's too cold. You just can't please these kind of people. Don't be one of those kind of people. just don't complain. So the two phrases for tonight is take full responsibility for what happened to you in your life, and don't complain. Stop the complaining. All right, so those are the two phrases for tonight. You reap what you've sown. Make sure in the springtime you sow good seed. You do the hard work. In the summertime, you protect and you nourish that which you've sown in the spring. And in the harvest time, you go out and you reap your harvest, and you don't complain. You don't complain, and you don't apologize for doing well, for reaping a good harvest. You know, when people see you successful, people see you, achieving your goals and your dreams, if they want to complain and badmouth you and say all kind of negative things about you and your business that you're in, let them do it. Let them go ahead and do it. You don't apologize. You don't owe anyone an apology, because you know the hard work that you've put in. You know the years leading up to you finally experience some success in your life that you put in, all the hard work you put in. So now you're here, you're experiencing some level of success. You know, you still want to go to a higher level, but you're at the level where you are right now. You experience some level of success. People are whining and complaining about you. Let them whine and complain. You don't apologize. But if you're not doing as well as you should be, or you can be, or you know you ought to be, don't complain. Just keep working hard. Keep going at it. And someday you'll also reap the harvest that you know you deserve to reap. Someday the hard work that you're putting in today, someday that hard work is going to pay off for you. Someday you'll get to your goals and the dream that you're going after. Someday, so long as you don't give up, so long as you don't quit, so long as you don't throw in the towel, someday you're going to be the one the people are going to look to and want to criticize and want to complain about, because they're going to see the success that you're experiencing. So if you're not experiencing the success right now, you keep sowing. Maybe that means you're still in your springtime. So you keep sowing, you keep sowing, you keep sowing, you keep taking advantage of opportunities that comes your way because you're still in your springtime. So you keep going, because someday the fall is going to come. Someday your fall time is going to come. We're going to start reaping the heart from the seed that you're sown in the springtime. Someday your harvest time is going to come, and you're going to start experiencing some success. You know, I see me doing these live videos as one of these kind of examples. You know, doing these live videos is like me putting in my hard work, sowing the seed, putting in the hard work. I'm in the springtime right now of doing these videos, but someday these videos are going to start. I'm going to start benefiting the reward of reaping the harvest of the seed that I'm sowing right now. These videos are seed that I'm sowing right now. But my someday of harvest time is going to come also, when I'm going to start reaping the benefit and the rewards of these videos, of these seeds that I'm sowing through these videos, of helping people, motivating people, and inspiring people, and putting it out there. So these live videos, I'm just using myself as an example. These live videos are just harvest. Springtime for me. It's springtime. I'm sowing seed. I'm taking advantage of opportunities that comes my way. And someday my harvest time is going to come. We're going to start reaping the benefit of all this hard work of doing these daily videos, these daily live videos. So again, you might be in your springtime. For you might be just sowing your seed, working hard. You're not seeing the results yet that you know you will see someday. You know, that's how gardening is and farming is like. You know, you sow in the springtime. You have to keep water the garden. I talked about this yesterday. And in the summertime, you water, you nourish and protect in the summertime. And you're doing all the hard work. So some of you could be in the summertime and in the springtime. You're doing the hard work. You're being faithful. You're being committed to your goals and your dreams, and you keep working hard. But someday your harvest time is gonna come. Someday harvest time to come. And if you're in your harvest time, if you're experiencing some levels of success, you're seeing the good result from your hard work, of years of hard work. If you're out at the harvest time, you know, good for you. You keep going, keep going, keep going. You know, don't give up, don't quit. Keep doing what you've done in the spring and in the summer, and keep doing. Repeat the process. Just keep going. So wherever you are, whether you're in the winter time, you're going through some difficult time right now, know that also will pass. Tough time don't last, but tough people do. So, you know, this too shall pass. Remember those words when they're going through your winter time, the difficult times in your life. This too shall pass. Remember that in the winter time. If you're in the springtime, if things are going good in your life, remember in the springtime, take advantage of opportunities and sow your seed. Sow your seed of time, sow your seed of money, sow your seed of hard work, of efforts, because someday fall is gonna come. So you sow your seed in the summertime. You protect that which you've sown, and you nourish. You water. You water that which you've sown. You water. You continuous, and you protect. And so, come harvest time, you're ready to take full responsibility for the results that you're getting in your life. Take full responsibility, and if you're doing well, don't apologize. But if you're not doing as well, don't complain. So those are two key phrases for tonight. If you're doing well, you're reaping a good harvest, don't complain. Take full don't apologize. That's right, don't apologize. But if you're not doing as well, don't complain. And you take full responsibility either way. If you're doing well or not doing well, take full responsibility. Know it's up to you to make things happen, to turn things around, to get better results than you're getting right now. It's up to you. I just finished a series a few weeks ago. I said, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? And if not for your why, then for what? I remember just did that one series a few weeks ago. If you missed those 3 videos that I did, go back. I don't remember what date I did them, probably a couple weeks ago now. But again, those videos, if not you, then who? Who's gonna do it? Who is gonna do it? No one can do it for you but you. And if not now, then when? Stop putting things off. Stop delaying. Stop not taking advantage of the spring, and take advantage of the opportunities that comes your way. Stop putting things off. It's up to you. It's up to me to make things happen the way we want to see it happen in our lives. All right. Again, someone. I'm just gonna throw this out there just to kind of defend myself. Someone said I talk too much about self-help when they're not acknowledge God's helping you. Trust me, I am a Christian. I know you're supposed to rely on God, but you know what? I know something about God and God helping you. God is waiting on you, and He's waiting on me for us to help ourselves. The saying that goes, God help those who help themselves. God is waiting for us to take action, to move, to step out, to do something, and then He'll come alongside us and help us in our efforts and in the things that we're doing. So yes, I believe in God's helping us to accomplish our goals and dreams, but I also know He's waiting on us to take action, to do something. There's nothing, there's nothing you can do with a parked car. The only time you can drive a car is when the car is in motion. There's nothing you can do a ship when the ship is docked in the harbor. The only time you can steer a ship is when it's on the open seas. And God can't do anything with you if your life is parked on the side of the road, or if you're docked in the harbor. You only can do something for you when you're out in the open seas, or when you're on the highway of life. That's when He can steer your life. So, in defense of me saying too much of us relying on ourselves, and I said it's up to you, it's up to me to make things happen in our lives. I am saying that with the help of God, He will come alongside us when we take action, when we do something. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Anyways, that's going to be it for the night. Guys. 24 minutes into the time. I greatly appreciate everything everyone said. Let me see what something like. That's what I was thinking. God help us, help those who help themselves. That's right, Lindsay. A negative mindset kills everything. We need self-help. That's right. That's right. That's right, sister. Good to hear that those positive feedback. I really appreciate those feedback, Lindsay. Thank you. Anyways, And thanks for all those likes and love. Appreciate it. Anyways, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. It's approaching 30 minutes, and I try to keep these videos under 30 minutes. Again, please like these videos. Please share these videos. And please, like Lindsay, leave a comment on these videos. I really appreciate the comments. Until tomorrow, we're going to probably start a new series coming tomorrow. I'll talk about something totally different because this is the last of the four seasons of life. So I hope you guys got something out of it. Hope you guys were touched, moved, inspired, motivated in some way, shape, or form. If you know of other people that could benefit from watching tonight's live video, please share with them, tag them, or however you share it on your timeline, share it in your group. So even know if other people can benefit from it too. So I greatly appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Join me again tomorrow night. We'll have another exciting topic to talk about. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I know it's going to be exciting, and I know it's going to be good. So join me tomorrow. Until then, God bless you. I love you. Peace. This out of the way.